Hey there, neighbor, and I want to welcome everyone to the newest member of the family. It's Momo. Momo is a rescue. She's about 3.5 months old, and she is just absolutely the sweetest thing that you guys have ever seen. Very friendly, very soft, and excited to have a new member of the family join us. So I thought today's deck would be a little bit cat inspired as well. I'll show you guys maybe a little video of my wife and I playing with the cat, and then we'll jump into the deck video. So I think she wants to go explore right now, but one last look for the camera. Say hi, Momo. Hey there, neighbor. Like I said, okay, Momo. Yeah, newest member of the family. Of course, cute little kitten. Her name is Momo, and I thought, what better way to celebrate having a new cat in the family than by playing an actual cat deck. So that's what the theme of today's video is. Unfortunately, no Final Fantasy cards, but we have a lot of really fun cat cards. Helpful Hunter might be the one that looks most like Momo, but I think her inner cat is definitely telling me it's an Ajani. So yeah, kind of funny. But yeah, for 1 mana we have Basri, this legendary creature. He is a human knight, but you can exert him and create a 1/1 white cat creature token with lifelink. We have, I already went over him, the Helpful Hunter. We have the Skyknight Squire. I know this guy doesn't seem like a cat, but he actually is. And every time a creature enters the battlefield, we get to put a +1/+1 counter on him. We have Arahbo, the first Fang. This guy also really good. When he enters, you get to create a cat token, and it's sort of a lord effect. All other cats get +1/+1. And whenever a cat you control enters, you get to create another 1/1 token, which is really nice. And then yeah, I already went over it, but Ajani, Caller of the Pride, he is a legendary planeswalker. He's like a lion cat, I guess is what he is. His +1 ability, put a +1/+1 counter on up to 1 target creature. His -3 is also a kind of a sneaky way where you can close out games. Target creature gains flying, so it helps you go over the top, and that creature gains double strike until the end of the turn. And I mean, if you can work your way up to his -8 ultimate ability, then you get to create X 2/2 white cat creature tokens, where X is your life total. But yeah, might be kind of hard to get him all the way up to +8. But yeah, Ajani, I've really been liking him in the deck as well. And I'm running some Patchwork Banners. Of course, we're going to name Cat. So when this artifact enters, it helps us ramp a little bit. Can tap to add mana of any color, which is nice. And then the chosen creature type that you name, so in our case, it will be cats. They all get a +1/+1. Which is really nice. And then in the 4 mana slot, we have 1 copy of Felidar Retreat. I might actually go up another copy of this one. Has the land. It's an enchantment. It has the landfall trigger ability. Whenever a land we control enters, we get to either create a 2/2 white cat beast creature token, or we can put a +1/+1 counter on each creature we control, and those creatures gain vigilance until the end of the turn, which is really nice. I'm running 2 Day of Judgments just for a little bit of board wipe in case the board does get completely out of hand, and we are running 3 copies of Get Lost just for a little tiny bit of removal. And then in the 5 mana slot, we have the Regal Caracal. This cat says other cats get +1/+1, so a lord effect, and they get lifelink, which is really nice. And when this cat enters, you get to create 2 1/1 white cat creature tokens. Of course, they get the +1/+1 counters and lifelink. So you basically create 2 2/2 lifelinking cats, which is really nice. And then I'm trying 1 of Valkyrie's Call. This one's a little bit funny. For 5 mana, it's an enchantment. Whenever a non-token, non-angel creature we control dies, we get to return it to the battlefield under its owner's control. and it gets a +1/+1 counter on it and has flying and is an angel in addition to its other type, just because, yeah, Momo, so sweet. Like I said, she might be channeling inner Ajani sometimes, but she really is an angel. So yeah, that's kind of the deck. Oh, I guess we're also running 2 Claws out for 5 mana. It does have affinity for cats, so we get to reduce its cost by 1 for however many cats we have on the battlefield. That is just the generic mana, I'm pretty sure. So if we have 3 cats on the battlefield at instant speed for just 2 mana, you can give all your creatures +2/+2 until the end of the turn. So yeah, that's kind of it. We are running 2 Fountainport. I thought this, since it is mono white, you could honestly go with just nothing but plains. Since we are playing a little bit of a tribal deck, I do want to try out the 3-tree city. You choose a creature type, and then for 2 mana, you can tap this land, and then you can add any amount of mana equal to the number of creatures you control with that creature type. So if we have, 3, 4, 5 cats on the battlefield, then you can spend 2 mana to add then 3, 4, or 5 mana. So maybe a little bit of mana acceleration there. I don't know how, impactful it actually will be, but I thought Fountainport could also be another really good one. This might be one of the best, utility lands in Standard right now. And, of course, pay 3 mana and pay 1 life, and you get to create a fish token. So cats and fish, they go, hand in hand. So yeah, that's the deck. Let's just jump into some games and see how it does for us. All right, guys, we get to go first, which is really nice. Have 2 helpful hunters and Arahbo. The first Fang gives all of our cats +1/+1. And we also have a Valkyrie's Call that I'm actually kind of excited to see how this card does for us. So, and she's just right behind my computer, but Momo is right down over there. Opponent playing an Azorius deck. This might be a little bit tough. They also have a Authority of the Consuls. Hope it's not the Omniscience deck. That one will just end us on turn 4. So Artifact, they might be doing what's it called? The Simulacrum Synthesizer. We'll go ahead and give all of our cats +1/+1. Guess I could have also gotten down Arahbo. May have actually been slightly better, but we'll actually have 5 mana next turn. Opponent with another land drop, and indeed it is the Simulacrum Synthesizer deck. This is going to be pretty difficult just because they can probably get down a ton of artifacts, all of them with really good utility, and just create these constructs that are pretty tough to deal with. So I think we might have to go kind of fast. And yeah, unfortunately Get Lost does not hit artifacts, so yeah, that is a little bit rough for us. We'll go ahead and play the Helpful Hunter. Get to create another cat token, but I mean, they are just gaining so much life from this enchantment as well. Could think about removing that enchantment, actually. With our Get Lost. We'll have 6 mana next turn. Yeah, and they play that one. It's going to just exile our Arahbo, and they get to create a construct that is a 5/5, so another Helpful Hunter. I mean, it does suck that they keep gaining so much life from this Authority as well. I think we will remove their construct, though. Regal Cat, also a really nice draw for next turn, but yeah, we will be kind of all out of mana, so opponent down to 15. And yeah, Valkyrie's Call, it does say non-token, so if these cat tokens die, then we don't get the angel. They have an Elspeth as well, so that will actually double the amount of tokens they get, so
join the fight.
So opponent's not a typical synthesizer deck. Playing a little bit of an interesting build, but yeah, let's go with the Regal Caracal. And yeah, I think we actually just have to go for Elspeth. Yeah, that's 2 of them getting through there. So 2 blockers. Yeah, so 6 damage getting through. So we are taking out Elspeth. But yeah, that is just taking pressure away from their life total. But we could get down the Patchwork Banner next turn. We are gaining a ton of life, but again, I mean, their constructs are just gonna grow so big. Because yeah, we have no way of really interacting with artifacts, which is a little bit unfortunate. Hope they're not playing any board wipes either. Of course, they can play those in these type of decks. Momo is just sleeping right behind my computer. So yeah, they went with a get lost just to create a copy of that one. So it's maybe not the worst idea for them. But then the question for us, you know, if we could draw a claws out, I mean, nah, they have 4 blockers. They do have 4 blockers. But we are doing quite a bit of damage. I think we'll go with the Valkyrie's Call. Just if they do start removing our cats, then they at least will come back to the battlefield, which is really nice. Opponent is thinking about it. Ajani would also be really nice. Could give our cat flying and double strike, but yeah, they have this flying artifact Thopter, which is quite annoying as well. And yeah, they just hold everyone back. They get to put a +1 on everyone. This is also a really nice draw, but like I said, I think... Wait, if I go with this one, we'll have 3... Yeah, okay, I can do it like this. Look, because Valkyrie's Call is just 5 mana, so we can go with the Patchwork Banner. Gonna name Cat again. And then we still have enough mana to go with Valkyrie's Call. And we will just swing with everyone. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, that's still 16 damage getting through, so I think we got there. Let's absolutely go. Cat deck beating a synthesizer deck game 1. You absolutely love to see that. Yes, right on the dot. We're going to gain so much life. So we're up to 52. And I think he actually blocked the wrong one. With his construct, he should definitely take out one of the tokens because our Regal Cat is a non-token. So it would just be coming back to the battlefield. It was going to make 2 more cat tokens again. And it would have flying. And it would be an angel in addition. So game 1, beat a synthesizer deck. I'm really happy about that. So cats... Let's go. All right, we get to go first. We'll try this hand. Do need to kind of hit our land drops. Claws out can be a nice way to surprise the opponent. And I love that it has affinity for cats, but it says all creatures that we control get +2/+2 into the end of the turn. So our Basri, tomorrow's champion, will also get +2/+2. He is legendary, so having 2 of them, maybe not the best. Of course, opponent, you know, kind of giving us mono red vibes, so might send a lightning strike or a shock his way. But yeah, I like that you can exert him and you can create a cat token. Felidar's Retreat, also really nice to pump out some cat tokens. And once we have a little bit of a board established, really nice to start putting +1/+1 counters on all of our creatures. So Drew with Helpful Hunter, cute little cat, and then, yeah, hope to find a land drop. We missed a land drop. That is a little bit unfortunate for us. So that's going to be no attacks from us. So Day of Judgment, maybe not looking the best for us right now, just because, you know, we're going a little bit wider than our opponent right now. He also just passes the turn. They do hit their land drop. Momo is sleeping just right off the camera. So, claws out. That's not going to do it for us. I think we're just going to create a cat token then. with lifelink, get to grow our Skyknight Squire. No attacks from us, and we can keep up Get Lost. Probably remove this Spinner of Souls. That's a cat druid. So cat on cat violence gonna happen in a second. Opponent hovering over our Basri, might be looking to remove him. I really hope we hit a land drop so we can start going with Felidar's Retreat. I think I will just remove the Spinner of Souls. Don't want to be taking 4 damage. That is quite a bit. Opponent, are they going to use those map tokens? They are. They draw a land. And they crack it again. Can see what's on top. What did this one say? Eager Truffle Snout. Oh, we do hit a land drop. Let's go. So yeah, now we do need to keep hitting land drops. But when we do, I think we'll just start growing our board. Maybe we'll create a cat token. Nah, I think we'll start putting +1/+1s on everyone. So maybe a demon deck. This creature can sacrifice itself. 3-tree city is really nice because yeah, we can. I think I will create a cat token right now. And then we'll definitely go ahead and exert him just to put a counter on Skyknight Squire, and then we can start attacking over the top. Hit him with a bap. So yeah, now our 3-tree city, we have to spend 2 mana, but we can add 5 mana with it. So quite a bit of mana acceleration right there. And I don't think we really need to go wide anymore. I think if we hit a land drop, we can just go with Felidar's Retreat. The Needletooth Pack. At the beginning of your end step, if a creature died this turn, put 2 +1/+1 counters on a target creature you control. That is pretty interesting. We're just going to, well, we'll block this guy. And I think we'll actually cycle this guy to draw a card. Oh, I guess I could have actually blocked, I could have double blocked this one then, so that's maybe my bad a little bit. Forgot that guy gave our guys hexproof and indestructible. Double land drop, I'm not complaining about that. Let's just put a +1/+1 on everyone. And then this will give, so we have 5, so he's going down to 10 minimum. He blocks these 2. That's 4 damage getting through, so he would be down to 6. And if we give everyone +2/+2, we got him. So yeah, that is a big swing with everyone. Say next. Yeah, so claws out, really coming in clutch right there. And actually I'm kind of liking the 3-tree city. So give everyone +2/+2, and if my math is correct, that should be, yeah, I was gonna say right on the dot. I think it should be, and it was right on the dot. We also gained a little bit of life from that as well. So yeah, another really, really clean game with the cat deck. So GG, on to the next. All right, guys, we get to go first. We have 2 helpful hunters and Ajani, and I'll throw up a video for you, or a picture for you guys. Momo is sleeping literally right behind my computer. It's pretty funny. If that becomes her chill spot, I wouldn't complain about that. So yeah, I'll put it on screen right now for you guys. So yeah, opponent duresses us. I guess they do take our Ajani, which does really suck, but Brassy would have been nice to draw that guy last turn. Get lost. Kind of needed a little bit more power than what we're drawing right now. Duress absolutely sucks, and yeah, might be a oops, all removal. Aw, game, come on. You're doing me dirty. So opponent has another cut down, it seems like, because there was a stick right there. Well, if they're burning their cut downs this early, I'm not complaining. Land drop, really. Not the worst, actually. Land drop is nice, of course, but these three do kind of suck. I don't think we're losing duress. Ooh, Skyknight Squire is a nice draw. I will trade if they want to take the trade. Not sure they will want to. And yeah, we for sure will hold on to Get Lost. It would not surprise me if they played the Unstoppable Slasher and the Bloodletter of Aclazots. Or just some more removal. They know where to run, dude. This guy is so annoying. So annoying. Even though I also have like nothing but removal in my hand, but I really don't have much removal in my deck. This guy playing with a ton of removal. All right, we'll get rid of that one right now. Another land drop. That not really what we need. Opponent is just kind of in top deck mode. Whatever they play, for sure will get removed with Get Lost. Yeah, you need a creature to crack those map tokens. Ooh, Felidar's Retreat. This might be one of the best draws against this type of deck. I really don't think they can remove enchantments too easily, and now every time we hit a land drop, it's just a cat token that will be created for sure until they eventually run out of removal. Yeah, so it is a demon deck. You already know. Oh, I don't have enough mana, so they will be able to crack that one. Are they going to keep the bat? They probably should. Oh my gosh, guys. I'm not sure my draws could be any worse. We'll have 3 mana then. Alright, well, we will get this one down. And then this one is down to 3 oil counters. He's going to play the bat. We'll just go ahead and hit it with a Get Lost. Take 7 damage this turn. More, maybe. He might crack 3 map tokens. So land draw. Into another land draw. And he's going to probably crack the 3rd one. Oh, into another land draw. I'm actually really sad about that. If this dude drew 3 lands in a row and we draw claws out. Oh my gosh, guys. I cannot catch a break. Okay, this really nice draw. So we will get to create 2 more tokens. He is out of range of cut down. Sorry. Yeah, he is out of range of cut down. But yeah, this guy, we already know. It's another removal card. Ooh, no removal, okay. These guys do have lifelink. Liliana, is that going to make us discard?
A fight? And you think you can win?
It is. It's not the worst, honestly. Skyknight Squire, nice draw for us. And for sure, you are going to lose that Liliana. So this guy is just in top deck mode now.
This was a waste of time.
It's a nowhere to run. How much removal is this guy drawn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, let's go. All right, I think we got him. Gaining 6 life per turn now. Well, more. We're going to be gaining 12 life per turn. Yeah, get him out of here. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm going to do it to him. Keep your backhand strong, and when the feline army comes for you, bam, they treat you like a little bug. GG. All right, we get to go first. Really, really nice hand. Need to hit a few land drops along the way, but hey, we got 3 lands all the way up to Arahbo. So, can also start exerting Basri to create some more cat tokens because they do get +1. And I think he creates a life linking one. Well, okay. No cut down turn 1. I'm surprised. That's kind of what I've been expecting. So let's just pass for right now. No attacks from us. Create a food token. That's fine with me. Okay. Drop a green land on us. It's a tough cookie. Tough little cookie. I could see an argument for getting down Patchwork Banner because that will give us +1, but so does Arahbo. Also gives us +1, and we get to create a token. I'm going to say no attacks right now because next turn we can get down the Patchwork Banner. And the turn after that, get down the Regal Caracal. It looks like we are going to lose the first Fang. They were hovering over him. This can give, yeah, a creature -X depending on how much life they gained. So no blocks from us. Big bap from the opponent. And yeah, it looks like they are looking to remove him. That's fine. Ooh, they do get to create a token off of that. But we can go ahead and name Cat. Plus everyone up. I'm not going to attack with him, but I will attack with these 2. So smack the opponent for 4, gain 2 life ourselves, and next turn we have the Regal coming down. See what the opponent wants to do. Are they missing a land drop? No. Well, it is a tapped land. They do get to surveil. This cat looks pretty cool. This cat looks so cute. Alright, they're going to remove us, but I will just happily create a cat token right now. So, and then they might want to hold their tough cookie back to block, but all of our cats are getting +1/+1 thanks to the Regal. So, smacking the opponent for 9. They probably do block, but don't block. That's kind of wild. They can, of course, gain a bunch of life off these food tokens, and I just noticed we have just so much removal in our hand. Oh, game. I don't want to wipe the board. Create some more food tokens, but you need a land, I think. Can you tap this one? You can. So you can gain 3 life, so he's going up to 10. But I think we have enough damage on board, because we can also just remove this tough cookie. Yeah, so we got there in the end. Opponent, honestly, unique deck. Haven't seen that poison gumdrop poisoner. I haven't seen her in a while, but yeah, a little bit too fast for the opponent. And yeah, thanks to our pump spells, like the Lord effects, might be what they're called. Maybe I'm just making that up. But yeah, just giving everyone +1/+1 of the creature that we're naming, and same with the Regal, giving all of our cats +1/+1. So good. Cats on top. Let's go. All right, opponent goes first. We'll try it, though. We have a 1 and 2 drop. We do have a 1 and 2 drop. Quite a few board wipes as well. We'll go ahead and name Cat. Hopefully we can hit a land drop so that we can get down the Patchwork Banner. Opponent probably playing a ton of board wipes, I would imagine. This might be a counter spell. In this economy, whoa. Whoa. That does kind of suck because, yeah, it would give our cats +1 and it would help us ramp a little bit. Opponent missed a land drop. Ajani, really nice draw, but again, I'm pretty sure he just has a counter spell. I mean, we have to get them out of his hand eventually. And yeah, we'll just punch away with our 3 damage each turn. Missed another land drop that I really am happy to see. And yeah, we'll just create a fish token at the end of his turn. And then we'll be doing 4 damage, so still a... Yeah, it's a 3-turn clock. He misses another land drop. Yo, this guy, that is a feels bad moment, but I don't feel too bad when all you play are counter spells. Goes with a 3 steps ahead, so another counter spell. He's using it to draw because he really needs lands. He should have done that earlier. I don't get what this guy's doing. Kind of needs to hit his land drops. Ooh, might be looking to do some graveyard stuff. Oh, but we got to put a +1. Yo, let's go. This guy is on a... Well, and he's all tapped out. This would give them +1. So we're doing 5 damage. That would pump it up to 8. Let's go for it. I mean, we have another one. Oh, it only pumps up 1 guy. I'm so silly. I'm so silly. But that is 9 damage right there. So he's down to 1. Has to remove the entire board. And we can just create a fish token every single turn. So I think we can get there. I mean, he does have a full grip of cards, 8 cards in hand. We saw counter spell, and he was holding on to another counter spell, but he used it to draw. So, yeah, again, cat's on top. Let's go. We did it. We got over the line with basically just 2 creatures most of the time. Fish token helped as well. An opponent, they did miss a lot of land drops. That does feel kind of bad, but hey, GG. All right, we get to go first. I love this hand. Really, really nice hand. Momo still sleeping behind the... Still sleeping behind my computer. This might be her new favorite chill spot. We've had her for just... We got her Wednesday evening and it's Saturday today, so... Hey there! Oh, big stretch. Sitting right by my mouse pad right now. We're gonna name Cat for sure, and we will go with Arahbo, the first Fang. Look at this majestic cat. Sure, we'll attack. Oh, he has the Skyknight Squire. I'll show you guys. She came right over, woke up from behind my computer. Oh wait, I want to get Arahbo on the screen. Look, Momo, that's you. You're as majestic as that guy. All right, I'll put her down again. Oh, it's cat deck as well. Let's go. This is pretty awesome. I think we have to get rid of theirs. But Ajani could also be really nice. We can't cycle this one. Missing a land drop does suck. And, well, 1 mana to do that. And then I won't have 2 mana. I think I'll still do that, though. Create a cat token. We'll get rid of their... Oh, don't stand on the keyboard. He might touch something that I don't want you to touch. You're okay. So yeah, no attacks from us. Next turn, we can create 4 mana with 3 Tree City, and I hope we actually hit a land drop so we can get the Regal Caracal down. I don't know, can you guys see her? Yeah, you can. Nice. Oh, I'm glad she's on camera. Hey there. Napping behind my computer. I think she's kind of sleepy. Napping in the crook of my arm. So they are going to pump Skyknight Squire up. Probably crack that other map token since I don't think they have anything else to do. And yeah, like I said, I really hope we hit a land drop because then 2 turns in a row we can go with this guy. He'll give all of our cats +1 and lifelink, so... Hey there. Gonna sleep on me. Yes, we do hit the land drop, guys. Let's absolutely go. It's also gonna pump our 3 Tree City up. So now when we tap it, I think we'll create 7 mana. Okay, that is too bad. So, but at least they use that right now. I'm still just gonna hold back. because yeah, we have another one. 7 mana. We'll have 8 mana next turn, so we can go with the Regal Caracal and the Ajani Collar of the Pride. Are they going? They keep that on top. Interesting. Interesting. Do I look like Dr. Evil a little bit? You guys know he has that bald cat, and he always goes, $1 billion. I forgot if he said $1 billion or not. This could be a claws out, so I do want to block some of the damage at least. That's what it feels like to me. Indeed it is. So yeah, we're taking 10 damage. Oh, please don't tell me he has another one. Ooh, we are down to 8. Okay, we hit a land drop, I think. Oh, because we lost a cat. That maybe actually wasn't the smartest, but hey, we can keep 2 mana open. Well, we do have 3 mana right now. I might actually want to keep this one because we can cycle it, and then cats we control will gain indestructible and hexproof. So yeah, this is going to be a big swing for us. No. Oh, we got there in the end. Let's go, Momo. Another victory. Another victory for you. Just gonna sit next to me. Be my gaming buddy. GG. Alright, guys, we go first. We do have a ton of removals, so maybe we'll try and get down our Patchwork Banners and stuff, just clear the board, and then absolutely just flood it with a ton of creatures, hopefully. So, opponent looking like mono green. Could be the landfall, and that's, of course, super popular right now. And honestly, I kind of am liking my strategy of just getting down these Patchwork Banners and then just absolutely clearing the board. Hopefully, opponent will have ran dry a little bit. 3 Patchwork Banners is maybe a little bit much, I will say, deck. We're playing a cat deck. Can we draw some of our cats, please? Pretty please. So another elf. So they're looking to ramp. So, and it is Chocobo deck. Honestly, do we get rid of it right now? If we go with this one, we'll have 3 mana available, but I think we risk it, guys. I think we go 1 turn, letting them have this traveling Chocobo. Yeah, we'll just name cat. Our cats are going to be so pumped up thanks to the Patchwork Banner. Create some bird tokens. Yes, it was, in my eyes, totally worth it. Goodbye to absolutely all the birds you have. Cats eat birds for lunch. So yes, and they've missed a ton of land drops. Ooh, part of me really wants to go Get Lost, but I think we'll save it for if they have another creature. But they might be hoping that this one can add mana for them, so I could see an argument for going with Get Lost. But Skyknight Squire, let's go. And here is where getting down those Patchwork Banners really came into play. This guy, it goes from a, what's the view originally? It goes from a 1/1 to a 4/4, and our Regal Caracal gonna come down as a 6/6, and the 1/1 tokens are coming in as 5/5s. Yo, and we have a Claws out and a Get Lost. This guy, I told you guys, it looked like a strange hand. Kind of weird that we drew so many Patchwork Banners. I think I'm playing only 3 of them. We literally drew all 3 of them. But like I said, let's hold on to that board wipe. Just clear the board, and then we can get some cats down. And yeah, Patchwork Banner pumping these guys to the moon. They are playing that Landfall Chocobo deck. Kind of interesting. I haven't seen this summon Fat Chocobo. That's a hilarious name. But yeah, they get to create that 2/2 bird token with whenever a land enters. You know, you grow it. You guys know that deck. It's super popular right now. But like I said, cats eat these little birds all day, every day. GG. All right, we got to go first. I'll keep this hand. I think I'll get Arahbo down on turn 3. Can get this guy down right now. And yeah, he eats a removal right away, so it might be one of those decks. Might be one of those decks. Do we go Patchwork? Or do I go Skyknight? He'll probably eat a removal spell. This is more mana efficient, and it does ramp us a little bit. So we'll go ahead and name Cat. That's 4. Next turn we'll have 5 mana, so we can get both of these guys down. We'll go ahead and get down the Fountainport, and we'll go with the Skyknight Squire. There's no stick, it seemed like. And then we can go with Arahbo. There is a stick, never mind. Yeah, these type of matchups for us, I don't want to say unwinnable, but they play no creatures. They just keep the board clean, and I have a feeling they're just going to try and mill us out with Ajani or something like that. So at least we are out of range of cut down, but I mean, we've already seen 2 of them in the top 10, no less. So not sure how many more of those they'll find throughout the game. Overlord of the Flood Pits, just to draw a bunch. Another Day of Judgment. Oh, game. That's really, really not what we need. Alright, well, we'll end the turn. We'll create a fish token at their end step. And then at least that will be a 2-turn clock. Which is a Gissa. Can she bring stuff from the graveyard? Skeletons and zombies whenever you commit a crime. Alright, well, let's go ahead and create a fish. Ooh, we hit an Ajani. Let's go. Let's go, game. Target creature gains flying and double strike.
Strike at evil's heart.
Bop, 6 damage. Down to 8. See what the opponent wants to do. They're going to commit a crime. They get to create 2 of those, but they are tapped. Okay. Shieldred, that does suck for us. What do we do? Honestly, I think I'm going to draw. Sacrifice the fish. Gets eaten by a cat. Ooh, Felidar's Retreat. That is really nice. So yeah, we're going to draw, like I said. I think we'll keep it, though. Or we could go Felidar's Retreat. Well, but they'll just trade with both of them, but then we don't need to wipe the board. Yeah, no, they'll trade with both. I'm thinking what I want to do. So if we play Felidar's Retreat and give them both +1, this one will go to a 5/5. Block with Shieldred. This one will be a 4/4. I think they might block there. I think we have to wipe the board. So yeah, we're just attacking with both. I could see an argument for doing the other one, though, as well. Well, he does let 3 damage go through, so that is kind of nice. And then, like I said, we will just wipe the board. And then I'm actually going to hold on to the land. Let's see, the Flood Pits is coming online right now. Is he going to attack our Ajani down? Does he have some Planeswalker removal? Playing with some pretty cool lands. It's just going to bounce 2 things. That's fine with me. I mean, it does slow us down a little tiny bit, but he is down to just 2 cards in hand. Let's see. So Day of Judgment for sure coming down. So we can actually do Patchwork Banner and then name Cat. And then we can clear the board. And then we'll get down the Helpful Hunter. And probably Felidar's Retreat. Gonna ping us for 1. They have another Liliana.
Enough with the mysteries. I've come for answers.
I'm honestly really happy. Oh, they don't want to discard? That is kind of crazy. We do miss a land drop, which sucks, but maybe we can find it with our Helpful Hunter. Oh, is it a counter spell? That would really suck. Oh my gosh, they play counter spells as well. Dude, get out of here. That's so frustrating. Well, we're still... Yeah, we're going to go with the Helpful Hunter. Draw a card, which is nice. Well, they know we have a Ajani. Please make us discard. Oh, that's so annoying.
I've always
We could have finished them off because we could give him flying. All right, well, they are kind of tapped out. Gonna make us mill 4. Oh, Skyknight Squire did mill a few good cards. We're down to 8. It's getting close. Land drop, not necessarily what we want to see. Let's... Okay, wait, let's think. 5, 6. We have 7 mana. 3, 4, 5. That will be 5 mana then. So I think we do it like this. Gonna name Cat. Gonna get this one down, and then I hope they don't draw a kill spell. If they don't draw a kill spell, we will be able to get them. We will get down the Fountainport.
Stand together, we shall win.
Honestly, if they draw a Shieldred or a Gissa, just not that River Regent, they can draw 3 steps ahead. Please draw. I hope it's a counter spell. Just don't be a kill spell. Oh, I'm on the edge of my seat, guys. I think if it was a kill spell, he would have definitely slammed it by now. Yeah, I know you don't play pump spells. I think we got him. Oh my gosh, no. I cannot believe it. Oh my gosh. All right, well, let's create a fish token. We can get down the land and we can create another fish token. All right,
Trust
please.
yourself and
Come on,
you
you have to
shall
draw a land
win.
at one point. All right, their Liliana's gone. Thank the Lord for that.
Friends has to leave.
Of course. He's probably gonna mill all really good creatures from us. Well, okay, not the best. Okay,
You can be better.
please. Oh my gosh, game. Game, what are you doing to me? I don't think we can. Well, he's not going to draw 2 removal cards, so yeah, we are for sure going to create a fish token by paying life.
True strength comes from within.
All right, I think he just drew a land. For sure he did, yeah. Okay, we did mill one of the Regal Caracals there. Yes. Oh my gosh, man. We're drawing nothing but lands. That's absolutely crazy. All right. Create a fish token. Create a fish token. We're down to 2 life. We will lose Ajani if we do this. Give him +3. Yeah, it doesn't really make a difference. We're either doing 4 damage or 3 damage. I think we got him.
You're so
Well, nah, he does have that black. If he draws that one black dragon that can give us -1/-1, then yeah, then he's just better than us. But we got him. Oh, let's absolutely go. Counter spells and nothing but kill spells. Cat's on top, baby. Get out of here. GG. All right, we got to go first. I'll keep this hand. Go with Skyknight Squire on turn 2 into... Hopefully we hit a land drop, so it can be the first Fang on turn 3, but if not, we do have the Helpful Hunter. Opponent hits us with the Bushwhack. Oh, we see red all of a sudden as well. We do hit the 3rd land drop, so that is really nice. So, like I said, turn 3 will be Arahbo, the first Fang. Okay, Final Fantasy card. Hit a 4th land drop. Also really, really nice. Get a +1 counter, another +1 counter, and then another +1 counter. So Skyknight Squire growing like crazy. Yeah, the reason he grew so much, so he was a 1/1. He gets the +1 from Arahbo, so he goes to a 2/2. This is a creature entering, so he gets 1 counter there, so he goes up to a 3. And then Arahbo creates the cat token, which is another creature entering, so he gets the second counter, putting him up to 4. This could be a Una deck. If it is, I'm a little bit scared. Can't lie about that. Summoner of the Mist. Terra Adept. So yeah, definitely looking. Ooh, temporary lockdown. That does suck. Oh, they do put it back. All right. All right. Well, I'm definitely going to remove that one. And then we know I could have maybe saved it for temporary lockdown, but I'm just going to attack with all of these guys. Does take the damage. I will hold on to these two just because we know. Well, he doesn't have double white actually. So if he doesn't have a white land drop, then he actually can't hit us with the temporary lockdown. So kind of surprised he didn't block there. He just took all 8 damage. They go with a bushwhack. Search for a basic. Yeah, okay. It is, but like I said, that's fine. We'll go with double helpful hunter. Get to draw 2 cards off of that. And they will be losing this creature as well. And they'll be losing the land tokens, so, or sorry, the map tokens. And yeah, we see a Fenrir, legendary creature. I think it's a unit deck. Might be like a budget build. All right, yeah, we knew that was coming. That's fine though. Oh, it doesn't even get rid of that one. That is too funny. So we basically have the exact same board state right now. All right, and we get to draw a card, grow our guy, and create another token, grow him some more, and it is a land drop, so opponent down to 6. We don't need to play any of our creatures next turn. That's so funny that our board literally looks the exact same. Summon Titan, yeah, we got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him, and I did see a Una right there. Ooh, could go with the claws out. Let's actually do that so we can get down Helpful Hunter. Let us draw a card. We'll also grow the Skyknight Squire. So that is nice. We hit the 3-tree city. We'll go ahead and name Cat. It can produce 7 mana right now. So with that 1 land drop right there, we're able to go up to 8 mana this turn. So I could actually play this one, and then we'll have 1 mana left over. We would have to do this before though, but I'll show you guys. Yeah, just to show you that, yeah, we just have so much mana we can do it. So grow all of those guys like crazy. Create some cat tokens. Keep growing this guy like crazy. And then let's go with claws out. GG. Absolutely clawed you to a death. Minus 28. Let's go. Gain a bunch of life off of that. Yo. That was a clean game. GG. Hey there, neighbor, and welcome to the post-game wrap, looking at the cat deck. Yeah, it's in honor of Momo, the newest family member for us. Like I said, she's a rescue. She's about 3 months old. My wife and I have absolutely enjoyed having her. We got her Wednesday. It's been so much fun having a kitten in the house. And yeah, I thought absolutely had to make a cat deck for that. And honestly, I really like this deck that I put together. It's a lot of fun. I think it works really, really well. I think you guys saw in quite a few games, we had a few different matchups where we did pretty well. There was that one Demir game where, honestly, it was our land that came in so clutch there, the Fountainport. Being able to create that fish token, that came in so clutch. And Ajani also helped us out in that game as well. So, yeah, I'm speechless. That game was a lot of fun. 3-tree city, it is a legendary land, so we just have 1 of them in our deck. And this one also really came in clutch. I think just the last game that I played, that will be the one right before this deck outro, we went from having 3 mana available. I think we drew a card with Helpful Hunter. It was the 3-tree city. We could play it down, and I think then we could just instantly produce 7 mana. So I actually really like the 3-tree city, and if you are playing like a tribal deck, because this is cat tribal, then yeah, definitely include 3-tree city. So lands work really, really well. I think in a lot of the games, I'm not sure it's all of them, but I know for sure in a lot of the games, I think I just had 2 lands in my hand, and we were able to quite reliably hit our land drops. Overall, it is, lower curve deck, 1 mana. These creatures are 2 mana. Ajani and the Arahbo is 3 mana. And then I actually really like Patchwork Banner as well. Again, if you are playing a tribal deck, just to whatever tribe you name. And like I said today, yeah, we were playing cats, as you guys saw, named cat. So all of them get +1/+1. And this thing can add mana of any color. And what I really like about it is the turn that it comes onto the battlefield, it can add mana right away. It doesn't have summoning sickness. So that is really nice. You can use it to add mana right away. So if you have this in your hand and a few other spells, actually see if you can play this one first. You might have like 2 mana left over and you're like, but I need 3 mana to play Arahbo or Ajani. Play this one. You can add that 3rd mana right there. So yeah, I really like that one. The Regal Caracal, I don't know why they're not all from the Foundation set. I guess I have from an older set. But yeah, 4 copies of this guy. Such a good creature. 5 mana. Does cost quite a bit, but I mean, all other cats get +1/+1, and they get lifelink as well, which is really nice. And when he enters, get to create 2 1/1 cat creature tokens. And then yeah, claws out. I think you guys saw it. I know in the last game it was totally overkill, but I think in another game we were able to catch an opponent off guard maybe. And I know we actually played against another cat deck as well, where I think they were hoping to catch us off guard, and they played claws out. But yeah, that kind of mirror match with the cat deck. We came out on top, which was really, really cool. And I think maybe in the first game I played today, we got out the Valkyrie's Call. I think that was the only game where this one did come into play. It is just a 1 of in our deck, so the chance that you actually find it is not that high, but yeah, I might need to explore more with this one because that is pretty nice. I mean, there's just so much removal in Standard right now. I cannot wait for Rotation to come around because I played a few games, and that's where this deck does struggle a lot against, is against all removal. I played against a few games, maybe even that one Demir game, it's like literally in the top 10 cards, 9 cards of the library, they find just 2 cut downs. Go for the Throat, Anoint with Affliction, Liliana the Veil, Shieldred's Edict. Just so much removal in Standard right now, especially in Black. And I know Black is, of course, the removal color, but that is where this deck can kind of start to spin its wheels sometimes, and you're not able to progress that much, is if they are able to just turn after turn remove your creatures. You might think, oh, well, you have a Planeswalker in the deck, but, he really needs creatures on the battlefield, either to give them a +1 counter or the flying and double strike. I'm not sure you're ever really going to work up to his -8 reliably. Also, I think if you're working up to his +8, I mean, that's 4 turns in a row that you have to do his +1 ability, and then on the 5th turn is when you would have to do -8. And I mean, at that point, like, you will have probably beaten the opponent down just with your creatures or even your fish token. So yeah, his -8, might be funny if you guys can pull it off. But yeah, I don't think it's really that relevant. And so yeah, Johnny, he does need creatures to work with. Felidar Retreat, kind of hidden card right there as well. It is just a 1 of. I wouldn't find it crazy if you guys say, hey, cut Valkyrie's Call and go up 1 more copy of Felidar Retreat. Maybe even take out 1 Day of Judgment and go up to 3 copies of Felidar Retreat. This is a really nice enchantment. Has that landfall triggered ability where you can create a cat token, or once you've built up a pretty wide board, you can start putting +1/+1 counters on everyone. So yeah, overall, like I said, this deck was for Momo's to show her to you guys as well. And yeah, she might make a few more appearances later on as well. But yeah, I really, really enjoyed this deck. I feel like you're playing pretty fair Magic as well. You do have the Anthem effects or Lord effects where all your creatures do get quite strong, but it is a pretty fair game plan, I find. So yeah, really fun deck. And if you guys have the cards, I crafted this deck with everything that will survive post-rotation. So all these lands are here post-rotation. Valkyrie's Call, the Regal Caracal from Foundation set. Same with Claws Out, Day of Judgment. I'm pretty sure Felidar Retreat might be from Foundations as well. Patchwork Banner, Ajani from Foundation set, Arahbo the first Fang, and Skyknight Squire, as well as Helpful Hunter. Wow, this could be a Foundations deck. So that's pretty funny. But yeah, Foundations I believe is around for 5 years. So if you're a new player entering the game, and you're worried about rotation coming up, this deck, I mean, it is kind of, I guess it is actually really expensive. We have Helpful Hunter is uncommon or even common, but Patchwork Banner is a uncommon card, and the Claws Out, but everything else is rare or mythic. Same with our 2 lands as well. So it is an expensive deck. I do realize that, but yeah, you kind of need an expensive deck. Well, that's not true. I'm going to be building some budget decks for rotation coming up for all the new people out there. But like I said, if you have some of these cards, definitely give this deck a shot. It is a lot of fun, and I've been rambling on way too long. So yeah, I'm going to end it like I always end it. I love you guys. Peace out.